The School Management Committee, esteemed judges, dear colleagues, and my dear friends, my dear students. As we begin this year's co-curricular journey, today's program reminds us that language is not just a subject, it is a skill we live with every day. The ability to think on one's feet and express ideas with clarity is what truly sets the individual apart. Platforms like this helps our students move beyond textbook and discover their own voice. This competition is not merely about winning, but about learning to articulate thoughts with confidence, listen with respect, and grow with every experience. Kritika Yadav of 9th Standard A is here to welcome you all to this competition.
Good morning, respected principal, members of the School Management Committee, honored judges, dear teachers, and my dear friends. I feel truly happy and proud to welcome you all to the English Extempore competition, which marks the first CCA program of the academic year 2026-27. A new academic year brings new hopes, new goals, and new opportunities. And today's event is a perfect beginning, as it gives us a platform to express our thoughts, ideas, and confidence. Extempore is not just about speaking without preparation. It is about thinking quickly, speaking clearly, and expressing ourselves with confidence. It helps us improve our communication skills and builds our courage to speak in front of others. Now, I feel privileged to introduce our respected judges for today. First, we have Dr. Shamshad Ahmed Khan. He is an assistant professor at University of Applied Sciences, Sur, and a subject expert in agricultural sciences. With extensive research experience in medicinal and aromatic plants, he holds a doctorate from Jawaharlal Nehru University and has contributed to several international publications. We are truly honored to have you with us, sir. Next, we have Mrs. Saima Kudusi. She holds MTech and MSc degrees in biotechnology and has strong experience in teaching and research. She has also contributed to various research publications and academic books. We are delighted to have you here with us, ma'am. Our third judge is Mrs. Samima Mohammed Sabsaid. She holds BA, MA and BA degrees in English and Social Studies and is currently working as an English teacher. She is dedicated to helping students improve their language skills. We are honored to have you with us, ma'am. Once again, I warmly welcome everyone. Dear participants, this is your chance to speak your mind. Be confident, be expressive, and give your best. Now, I would like to brief you all with the rules and regulations of the program. Each house will be represented by 4 participants. Topics will be given on the spot via random draw. Participants will be given 3 minutes to organize their thoughts after picking their topic. The standard speaking time is 2 to 3 minutes. A warning bell will be rung 30 seconds before the time ends, followed by a final bell at the end of the allotted time. The speech must be delivered entirely in English. Criteria of judgment includes content, fluency and delivery, relevance to the topic, adherence to the allotted time, and overall presentation. Now let us begin this competition.
Good morning, respected principal, esteemed judges, teachers, and my dear friends. I feel truly honored to stand here and propose the word of thanks for this wonderful event. First and foremost, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished judges. Our sincere thanks to Dr. Shamshad Ahmed Khan for gracing this occasion with his presence. Sir, your vast experience in agricultural science, biotechnology, along with your valuable insights have truly enriched this event. I would also like to Saima Kudusi, for your time, support and thoughtful evaluation. Your encouragement means a lot to all the participants. My sincere thanks to Ms. Samima Mohammed Said for being with us today and for your valuable contribution in making this event a success. I would also like to thank our respected teachers and organizers who work tirelessly behind the scene. Your dedication and effort have made this program possible. A big round of applause to all the participants for their confidence, enthusiasm and wonderful performance. Each one of you have done exceptionally well. I would also like to thank the audience for your constant support and encouragement which added energy and spirit to this event. Once again, thank you everyone for making this program a grand success. Have a great day ahead.
Good morning, respected judges, teachers, my teachers and principal sir and all my fellow friends. Today I want to speak in front of you about a topic I've been given. Growth begins outside your comfort zone. Now I want you to look around. I personally have seen students with such capabilities, with such potential, such deserving winners around you. Now, a lot of you might say, this person doesn't come up, this person doesn't have that potential. But I have seen in each and every one of you such deserving winners. But you know what? You guys are hesitant to come up. You guys are uncomfortable, stepping out of your comfort zone. To unleash your full potential, your full talent, you have to come up. You have to come forward. To tell everyone, to tell the world, at least the school, at least your friends, how much potential you carry. Now, I want to tell you that today, I am speaking in front of you about this, and tomorrow, a lot of you might not even remember me talking about this. So why don't you come up? Why don't you come forward and tell everyone that this is the talent I have? Unleash your potential. And the topic I've been given is growth begins outside your comfort zone. Once you step outside your comfort zone, you see that people do not care. You, before that, I know you people are scared, social anxiety, you people don't know, you people are hesitant to come up and get scared, stage fright. But people do not care, as I said. I want you to know that once you step out of your comfort zone, start speaking out loud, start telling everybody that you have this talent, you grow, you reach the zenith that you once saw yourself, never even seeing yourself there. So in conclusion, I want to re-quote that growth begins out of your comfort zone. You know how you people are hesitant and uncomfortable? Once you leave all that, you can see that you achieve success. Success comes only when you grow, and you grow if you come forward. Thank you.
Good morning, dear principal, vice principal, friends, and my dear teachers. Today, I'd like to speak a topic about comfort kills growth. Now, in human psychology, the scientists believe that when you stay within your comfort zone, it kills growth. And they did this through an experiment in which jumping tick mice were placed inside a jar given with plenty of food. Right after a week, they couldn't jump as high as they could before. This just comes to show that even a small amount of comfort zone kills your progress and oftentimes reverts what you have built yourself towards. In general, comfort will kill growth in most scenarios apart from when you have already made it in life. Humans believe that when comfort occurs, then the person becomes soft. Our ancestors didn't just survive lineages through staying inside a cave and not hunting. No, they went outside, hunted, killed people, killed other animals and created fire. Only then could they grow. In the end, all I'd like to say is if you want to grow yourself, I believe that you should too come outside of your comfort zone. Because when you do, the entire world opens up for you. Thank you, that's it.
Respected Principal Sir, teachers, Vice Principal Sir, judges, and all my dear friends. Today I'm here to talk on the topic influencers. Are they role models or trendsetters? Before I begin, there is one question we all need to know. Are trendsetters actually real or fake? They show us fake confidence, spread fake information that we actually don't need. So, influencers. All of us follow influencers for either confidence or for tips that make us feel confident in front of others. But actually, do they actually show that real confidence? No. The answer is no. Most of the times, they use products that are not sponsored, or they just do it to show that they're being confident. However, they're not actually being confident in themselves, but in order to gain a profit. Many youngsters follow influencers, especially young children, ages from 12 to 13, follow them for confidence, for excelling in their studies, beauty, and more. Many influencers who actually promote true products that are actually good for our health often do not get recognized in our society. So, from this we can understand that influencers only promote what is good, and real influencers who actually do promote good and helpful products do not often get recognized. So, many influencers promote healthy products, healthy recipes for our health, and actually do warn us about those fake influencers who talk about fake confidence. From this, I would just like to make a conclusion. Do not follow those influencers who actually just promote fake products for their confidence, but follow them who actually show you confidence in yourself and make you confident in your true self, not the picture that the society pictures you. Thank you.
A very warm good morning to one and all present here. Before I jump into my topic, I would like to ask each and single one of you an important yet a simple question. Are the youths of this generation actually confused or confident about what they think, see or speak? Well, the answer to that lies about how they use social media. In a world where technology has completely taken over each and every part of our life, social media has often influenced the young adults as well as teenagers on what they think, speak or do. Well, it can vary from different individuals. For instance, different people have different potentials and the way they are thinking can also differ. In this world, there are some people who trust everything blindly that they see on the social media. Thus, the youth can be confused and often think that what they see on social media is true. And some others think for themselves and they trust in themselves and take actions depending on that. So, are our today's youths actually confident in what they do? Or are they just simply doing it because the social media or their friends, relatives or someone just told them to do it? Well, the true answer is about how we think for ourselves. So in conclusion, I would like to say that social media or such relatives, friends, families can affect how a particular individual think for themselves. But that doesn't mean that an individual should simply trust blindly about what they see. We as youths have our own potentials and we should definitely be confident in what we do and instead of trusting blindly on others. Thank you and have a great day ahead.
Whenever they are shared. Good morning, respected judges, teachers, and my dear friends. Today, as I stand before you to express my topic, That is, influencers. Are they role models or trendsetters? Actually, they are both. Because they can impact one youth and they can also be a role model. By giving many materials in order to help them with their studies. But the dark side of influencers is that they can also be a trendsetters. That means they can influence them by saying a lot of things that is fake. That make the youth or those who see the video to believe that it is true. Actually, the thing is that influencers are really, I cannot say they are fake, but they have both roles. Role models means that they can inspire others to do the way that influence others. But trendsetters, they can make people believe that it is real. What they see is actually real and it can bring an influence. So influencers can bring both impact as well as they can inspire. So I would like to conclude by saying that what I talked about was not just relevant. It was indeed essential for our growth and for our understanding. Thank you.
On the topic, are influencers role models or trendsetters? So it's literally in the name. Influencers are people who influence others. Whether it is a good influence or bad influence, it depends. Sometimes it is good, sometimes it is harmful. Like the instance of the trend of Gorilla Glue. People use that glue on their scalp to get a really clean look with their hair. But in the end, it was really harmful to the scalp. There were many patients rushing in and out of the operation rooms and the ER because their scalp was harmed. Scalp is the closest part to the brain. So that is very harmful. And other types of influence are fitness influencers. There used to be a big trend a few years ago, but in fitness influencers, they encourage you to be more disciplined. The thing is, they themselves might not always be disciplined. They're not always perfect, but they won't show that side to you. So they're promoting insecurity and pressure, but also trying to promote healthy habits. Moving on in that direction, there's health influencers who keep posting about what to do, what not to do, and more. So such ideas, they will give you more knowledge actually. You will learn so much more from them. But sometimes it is too perfect. It is not something that anybody can follow. There are good influencers as well. They do influence in many good ways. For example, environment-related influencers. They have spreaded awareness about global warming and such topics. Human rights influencers. They promote more human rights. They show humanitarian aid areas and raise funds and such things to help all the other people. So, in this sense, influencers can be role models for their fans and followers who want to make a good impact. But influencers can also be trendsetters. There are trendsetters who promote good things. It can be good or bad. So role models are always good. Trendsetters can be good or bad. So with that, I would like to end here. Influencers can be good or bad role models or trendsetters. Thank you.
Good morning, respected principal, vice principal, the panel of judges, teachers, and my fellow friends. My topic for today is today's youth. Are they confident or confused? I believe that there are always two types of people. One that are extremely confident on a problem because they know that they have the solution for it. But the other side is often ignored. They are confused on a problem. Suppose a problem shows up to them and they just blank out. This is a very big problem. We must find a solution to it. Today I'll be explaining this concern and emphasizing how we can solve this problem. I believe that everyone matters. So we must encourage the ones who are confused to speak up, like I am today. But yeah. In conclusion, I must say that every side matters. We must support each and every individual, because today's youth is often confused because they are often affected by AI. AI has made them dependent on technology, and they do not actually use their own minds. That's why most of the youth today is confused. But the solution is that we can encourage them to speak up. We should encourage them to not feel overwhelmed. They're often anxious. So I would like to end my speech with the thought that everyone matters. We must support each and every individual. Thank you.
Everyone, respected judges and everyone present here. So today I'm here to present a topic that is very common but often not seen in much depth. Are role models real influencers or just trendsetters? Let me begin this with a question. The so-called influencers in the current Gen Z world, are they actually influencing your lives in the best way or in the so-called good way? They are not. They just start a trend and you just follow a trend. Because don't tell me that you haven't tried a trend in your home that you saw from a random reel in your For You page. So you just see a reel from the For You page and you just follow that. So basically the so-called influencers in the Gen Z world are trendsetters. That is what I agree upon. But if we look them as influencers, they just show the best in their social media pages. They just show their growth, success, their potentials and all in their page. And they don't show any difficulties that they are currently facing in their life. So it's just basically about creating a world of comparison where you compare your lives with the lives of those that are in the current influencing world. So it's basically where you create tension in yourselves, and we have seen people suiciding and many high rates of tension, stress and anxiety just because you are told by the page, by the social media that you are not fit into the society of the current world. Just because when you try to follow these influencers and be like them, it doesn't mean that you have to follow them just to be in this society or fit into them. So in this current world, the influencers are not actually influencing you. They are mostly discouraging you. I'm not talking about everyone. Yes, there are real influencers who try to influence people, who bring out real contents which actually help you in your life. It's not about them, but it's about the major part of the social media who just try to degrade you and just tell you that you are not into this. So what I say is, whoever are influencers should try to really influence the people in the best way possible and not try to discourage them. Thank you.
To one and all, dear judges, teachers, principal, vice principal, and all my dear friends present here. Today I shall be speaking on the topic, growth begins when you come outside of your comfort zone. Do you think this topic relates to you? What exactly is the comfort zone? Comfort zone refers to your comfort level. It is an area in which you are confined. You feel like that's the place where you're supposed to be, and there's nothing beyond that. You want to be comfortable and you want to find ease in whatever you do. So you stay in that comfort zone. But let me tell you that that is not where growth begins. Growth begins once you step outside of your comfort zone. When you come out of this supposed zone, you realize that there is a reality greater than something that you ever saw. Indeed, outside of our comfort zone, we see the hardships that people face. We encounter many problems that we would have never imagined, even exist. we are introduced to many struggles, right? Everybody does not live a comfortable life, but if we are living in a comfort zone, we should think that, maybe once we should try coming out of this comfort level and try to understand how things are actually like. How to manage things, how to face situations which you have never come across. So, once we come out of this comfortable level, which encloses us in a cocoon, once we come out of this illusion bubble, we realize there's so much more to what we imagined. We are able to confront people, we are able to handle problems, we are able to understand the hardships that other people go through. And we are not just selfish. Once we think about others, we stop being selfish. And that is the first step of being a human being. When you are selfish, you can't think about other people's feelings. You won't be able to understand. You won't be able to put yourself in their shoes. So in conclusion, I would like to say is, always keep a comfort zone for yourself where you can go to whenever you feel troubled. But remember, there is much more in this world than your comfort zone. Come out of it. There's a whole world out there which you have never imagined, and you should face that. Whatever problems it is, fix it. Come out of your comfort zone and try to be who you are. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.
A very good morning to our respected principal, dear teachers, and our respected judges. Today I'm here standing in front of you to speak on a very important topic, that is, today's youth, are they confused or are they confident? Well, today's youth is our future. They have the energy and the fresh ideas and the creativity to bring change into this world. They are more updated about the global trends. They are the ones who can create awareness about what's going on in today's world. I believe each and every youth in our world should be given a chance to show their power, as the future lies in their hands. So in conclusion, I'd like to say, at the end of the day, it's our choice whether we want to be confident or we want to be confused. So thank you and have a great day ahead.
Good evening, good morning, respected judges and dear audience. Today, I have been given a topic to speak about, which goes along the lines, influencers, role models, or trendsetters. You see, we live in a day and age where social media has become an integral part of our lives. It has become very important to us, and some use it for entertainment while others use it for information. Now, with this emergence in increasing social media, a new group of people have emerged as well. They are called influencers. These influencers can be compared to the philosophers and scholars of the past, that they influence the people around them and try to bring a change in the people. However, the question comes whether these influencers are actually role models or just trendsetters doing things for fame. You see, there are many types of influencers. Some speak about fitness, others speak about current affairs, while some speak about sports and athleticism. So, it is very narrow to group all the influencers into the same category, that all influencers are just role models or all influencers just do this for fame. So it is very important for us to understand that all influencers have different impact in society. For example, some influencers who speak about fitness end up causing a bit more damage than good. They promote their own products, making people believe that their products are the key to their success and that without their products, they can't succeed. This leads to some people feeling bad about themselves due to their economic circumstances, or due to the fact that they won't be able to work as hard as them sometimes. These influences create a fake image about an ideal lifestyle in the minds of the people, which at its core and on the surface as well, very wrong. While there are other influencers who bring good to the people, telling them about current affairs and giving them a lot of information. So now that I bring a conclusion to my speech, I would like you to think whether all influencers are just role models or just trendsetters. Thank you.
Coming up is test number 7.
Many of us see so many influencers online. So are these influencers actually a real role models, or are they just some trendsetters? Good morning, respected judges, teachers, and everyone present here. We all use various social media platforms and we see hundreds of social media influencers. And we think, oh, I want to be like him or her. Oh my God, she's my role model. But are they actually your role model? Many of us want to follow so many new trends set by these social media influencers. But what they actually show on social media is not actually the truth. They pretend to live the perfect life and we all just believe it. But we should believe that we are the actual trendsetters of our life. For example, if you're trying to follow a trend that the influencers set, even if you don't like it, you do it because you think, oh my God, that's the trend. But do you actually feel comfortable doing that? No. So we all should believe we all should do what we think is right. We should set the trend for ourselves which is right for us. Many of us will say that I have so many role models which are influencers. But sometimes influencers can actually be role models. There are so many influencers on social media platforms which encourage you to do so many things. Like if you have stage fear or social anxiety, there are various contents done by these influencers which encourage you to participate in various activities. So even if we think that social medias are not our real role models, it can be true, but some of them are the real models. But the actual real models we should have are our parents, our teachers who inspire us in reality. Social media influencers can be real role models, but at the end of the day, it is you who chooses who is right and who is wrong. So in conclusion, I would like to say that whoever you choose as your role model, choose it wisely. Because some people could be pretentious on social media platforms, while others are genuine and want to help you. Thank you.
Before I start my topic, which is the pressure of being perfect online, let's discuss about pressure. What is pressure? We feel a certain kind of pressure every day. We try to be perfect every day. We try to be our best version of ourselves, to prove ourselves daily. But is this enough for us? We try our best to be our perfect. So let's talk about a type of pressure, the pressure of being perfect online. So in social media, when we are in social media, we post our picture, we try to look our best, we try to write our stories best, we try to make people believe that we are perfect, we are amazing. But is that what truly we are? I believe the thing we try to show about ourselves is not truly ourselves. We try to show sometimes some things that we are not. We believe that we are perfect. We think that we are being perfect. If I look a little prettier, if I look a little more better, if I write better, if I speak more with more confidence, it would be good. But it is not truly about that. It's about being real. It's about showing what I look like, what I am right now. So I believe that whenever we put ourselves online thinking that people will like my other version of myself, which I'm
Good morning, judges, teachers, and my dear audience. Today, I'll be talking on the pressure to be perfect online. Have you ever waken up and opened your phone and then started scrolling? Maybe the first video you end up might be a day in my life or get ready with me. They show you an ideal lifestyle, which you tend to be following. You may have a feeling in yourself that the lifestyle we follow may not be ideal. They show us what is fake but not reality. What we follow, a modest and a happy lifestyle, is what is real. They make us buy fake courses and give us fake tips that make us realize that our lifestyle is not the ideal lifestyle. An ideal lifestyle is what makes us happy, what we do in our daily life. That is what is our ideal lifestyle. These influencers, they show us fake reality, but what we follow in a day is the actual reality. These influencers, they are paid to do or promote a specific type of products. So they say that these products are the best, which may not be the best in reality. So what I'm trying to say is, we should not follow influencers to be perfect in real life. We should follow what makes us happy and what we feel like is real. So thank you, that's it.
You want to be an influencer or a career, but you don't know where to start yet. Yes, that's why I'm here today before you. Good morning, respected principal, vice principal, teachers, friends, and our esteemed judges. There are many influencers and role models of ours, and you know who are they? Like Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo, you would tell, yeah? Yeah, that's what. They started from nothing, but yet they are the best at their fields now. Yeah. So when you see influencers, there are many influencers who promote wrong data, wrong information just for their views. Yeah. So Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, there are some examples of our role models who have done their best at their field, and they today are the best. So you know, like Mr. Beast, he have promoted many institutions, many facilities for people who are not able to, pursue it or get it. They don't get, everyone does not get the same facilities in the world, yeah? So he has done that. He has done what we need for the people and the children of South Africa. But there are many influencers at the same time who promote false information and just that for views. So we should always ignore them, or we should not promote them. And what we do is we see in social media, we try to copy them in school, or when we go out with friends, we just try to imitate them. But that's not what we should, yeah? Like, you should always get into a positive thing, and it's like that. So you should always focus on positive aspects, and you should always ignore the negative, influencers or role models. There are many other fields where there are many successors of them who started from nothing. So yes, start from where you are and always trust in yourselves. And in conclusion, what we can think is that it doesn't matter where you are, but you should start from where you are. Yes, thank you.
Mental health is as important as physical health. You might have heard it, but have we ever adopted it? Good morning, respected judges, principal sir, vice principal sir, teachers, and my dear friends. The topic for the day is importance of mental health awareness. Now imagine having an urge to learn swimming. You want to learn swimming, you want to be a pro swimmer, but you're afraid of entering the swimming pool itself. What do you mean by mental health? We might have heard it a lot. Even in speeches, posters, awareness, so many things are there, but yet we hesitate to adapt it. Mental health is as important as physical health. Mental health is nothing but training your brain to best of its abilities to be the best. Now, we know that in India, where a lot of competitive exams are happening every year, it's approximated that more than 2 lakh
students suicide due to mental pressure from parents, teachers and elsewhere. What do we lose if we don't have mental health? The ability, the shyness we have in us, perseverance. What will mental health do to us, by the way? It will help us to withstand every challenges. Each day you become better by pushing yourself to do something that you thought you wouldn't be able to do. Now let's take an example. Imagine you're someone who don't know anything. You're going to attend a competitive exam. You don't know anything, you're stressed, it's the first time. But still, if you have something called mental health, you will have confidence, not just overconfidence, but an assurance to yourself that yes, I will be able to do it. But on the other hand, if you know everything but still lose confidence in you, then that's enough to push you down to the bottom. How do we spread awareness though? We might have talked about many things, poster, designing and a lot. But is it even effective? The first and foremost step is to introduce this concept at a very young age. From primary students, what do we do now? We take high school students, give them a lecture on mental health, most of them will be sleepy and that's it. Instead of that, train students, talk to them about the demerits, pros and cons of thinking that you are someone who is not able to do that, whatever you want. Even a small jerk of inferiority complex is enough to push us down. In conclusion, I would like to say nothing, but mental health isn't just a word that we often use for speeches. It's something that we have to strive. Even roses have thorns. Not pushing yourself, not coming forward is all affecting you. So as a conclusion, I would repeat my quote once more: mental health is as important as physical health. If you don't adapt it now, then you may suffer later. Thank you.